Hi everyone, happy Wednesday. I feel like this week has been going slow, yet at the same time it feels like it's going fast. So I don't know if any of you know what I mean by that, but it is Wednesday. Today is Wednesday. So tonight I'm going live to talk to you all about today about snacking. So if you do not know who I am, I will introduce myself. But my name is Kayla. I am a dietitian, an online nutrition and run coach, and I'm also a marathon runner. Currently pausing my training due to a possible injury. Pre-injury is really what I want to call it because it's nothing really serious, but have been training for a fall marathon. So anyways, today's topic is about snacking. So if you are a plant-based runner and are somebody that doesn't feel like you're eating enough calories, or you're struggling with staying full. Hey Ryan, thanks for joining. Staying full during the day. If that describes you, then this video will be for you, right? Okay, so this video is going to be hopefully very helpful for you if you're somebody that is struggling with staying full throughout the day, feeling like maybe you're not a runner, but you're active and you exercise, you bike, right? You go to the gym, you swim, whatever it is, and you feel that you just can't seem to eat enough, right? Or maybe you're struggling with getting enough calories because you're plant-based. It can be possible that it may be difficult for you to even eat the amount of calories that you need, especially if you're upping and increasing the mileage. Right now, I know, it's July, really stinks for me because really where I should be in my training ideally for my October marathon is I should be upping my mileage. I should be increasing my mileage right now, and I know when I do that, to keep myself full throughout the day, but also to get through my runs, I know that I have to increase my calories. Okay, so this is who this video is for tonight. So it looks like people are joining, which is awesome. So if you're joining me, let me know you're here. Wave. If you're live, let me know you're watching this live. Or if you're watching this replay, just comment below replay to let me know that you are watching this video, even if it's not live. So anyways, let's get to it. So snacking. So what do I want to start with about snacking? So like I said, you may be somebody that's struggling with getting enough calories. You may be struggling with being full throughout the day, right? So really the types of snacks or the kinds of snacks you're going to want to eat, of course, is going to be around your workouts, your runs. It's going to depend a little bit, right? But in general, you're going to want to eat snacks, right, that are carbs, protein, maybe a little fat, and also have fiber. Most of our plant foods, actually all of our plant foods, right, have fiber in them. So really it shouldn't be too big of a deal to keep you fuller, right? Because most of the plant foods, right, are high in fiber, right? But here are just some foods that I wanted to go through that are talk about that are good for runners. So the one food group that I'll start with talking about is fruit. So fruit is great for runners. It's great for, a snack in the middle of the day, throughout the day, right? It's great for after workout run, whatever that may be. For me, I love to have a banana with almond butter after I come back from the gym. I don't know why. That's just something that I became a habit, and it's just something that I like to have, which is still a good snack because it's fruit, right? It's fruit, so it's got carbs, got your nutrients in it, right, with a little bit of protein. So we have all that in it. So banana and almond butter just seems to be one of my favorites. But some other fruits that I wanted to highlight that are good for runners are cherries. So cherries right now, I've been really into eating a lot of cherries because of any inflammation in my foot. So cherries are really great because they decrease inflammation. So even if you don't have an injury, your muscles may inflame, right, from running, working out. Tissues, right, may inflame. So it may be a good idea to eat some cherries. So cherries is one. Also oranges. Oranges are also great. These are also, oranges are really good for after run. So oranges, kind of a funny story, but I didn't really know that they were actually beneficial for you after you work out. But I remember when I used to play soccer before I got into running, I loved soccer. So when I was younger, I played soccer and I was huge into soccer. I loved soccer. I remember going outside just dribbling the ball, trying to work on my dribble, but I absolutely loved soccer. But anyway, so after a game or practice, I think it was usually during games actually, I remember one of the soccer moms, so one of the girls' moms on the team, she would always bring slices of oranges, and we like absolutely loved it. I remember how like awesome it was, which was interesting because, you know, when you're younger, I know for me, the foods I got excited about were usually foods that I didn't really have at home. So that was usually the sugar, right? Like the cupcakes and the cookies and things like that. Those are the foods that I usually get excited about. But we absolutely loved those oranges. Like they were just so good. Like after you're hot, you're running around, you're sweaty, and just eating something juicy, I think was just really nice. It was really good. But anyways, oranges are beneficial because they repair skin tissue and tendons and help muscle soreness. So that's really interesting that oranges do that. Vitamin C, and they also, the vitamin C, right, which most of your fruits and vegetables, some vegetables have, but mostly you think of fruit that has vitamin C too. And protein. So protein, I think that was it for my fruits. Yeah, so that was it for my fruits that I just wanted to highlight. So those are just a couple of fruits that I wanted to talk about that are beneficial, but and not really you have to have them after a run or after workout, but just a snack that you could have during the day. And then for snacks that you want to have also is protein. So especially protein after a run, before a run maybe, but mostly after a run, yes, this would be something that you'd want to have protein. But certainly if you're just trying to get more protein in during the day as somebody that's plant-based, then having snacks that have protein in them may also be beneficial, right? Not just after a run. And protein is really helpful for muscle soreness, right? So protein shakes could be one, but if you're not somebody into protein shakes, that's okay. I feel like I get this question a lot, and I always like to say, like, you don't have to have protein shakes. Certainly food is always best. Protein shakes may just be easier for you, right, to just drink and get the calories, get the carbs, right, that you need, but you necessarily don't have to have protein shakes if you don't like to. You could certainly do, though, like a smoothie and add some protein powder, something like that too, especially like a fruit smoothie with protein. Protein bars, there's protein bars you could have. I do recommend to make your own, just because I do think they're a little healthier if you make them on your own, because they might not have as much sugar or maybe not as many preservatives, that kind of thing. So there's those. What else is protein? Some yogurt, non-dairy yogurt. So it really depends on what type of non-dairy yogurt it is. So with yogurt, I know my coconut yogurt doesn't have any protein, but almond yogurt usually does have a little bit of protein in it. So yogurt, peanut butter is going to have a little bit of or your nut butters are gonna have a little bit of protein, not a lot of protein. You know, I usually count them as fats, but they do have a little bit of protein in it. So say you have a banana with peanut butter, almond butter, right, you're getting some protein. Hummus, so another snack is really great is hummus and celery, or hummus and carrots. I do that a lot. I do carrots and celery a lot with hummus. Hummus also is very easy to make. So if you do like hummus and you're tired of buying it in the store, I really recommend you to make it, just because it will save you money. Really is the biggest thing. So if you're not worried about that, then I wouldn't worry about it. If you like the store-bought hummus, then it's fine. But I do like making my own because I just feel like I can make a lot more for the cost. And it's super easy to make. It's super simple. There's like 4 ingredients in it, and then I have hummus for the week, so super easy. I do have the recipe on my blog, so if you go right to my website, to my blog, you will see the recipe there. You can also print it out and make it yourself, which is pretty cool. So if you want that recipe too, let me know and I can send it your way if you're not sure where to find that. But like I said, it's right on my blog on my website. And what else do I have for protein? Some granola bars, maybe they'll have some protein. Again, you could also make your own granola bars, which may be a better idea, or like energy bites is what I like to call them. So actually I'm not that really successful with granola bars, and I end up actually just rolling them in balls, which are really quick, easy. I add trail mix, my nuts, or trail mix with nuts, oats. You could even add some protein powder if you wanted to add some protein in them, right? And usually I use agave, I think, and peanut butter. So pretty easy, again, to make yourself. If you want that recipe too, let me know. Anything else that I want to talk about? What else is protein? Trail mix may have a little protein. Again, they're nuts, so they do have a little protein. They do count them as fats. And fats are still good. You're going to need to get some fats too in your diet. So fats still are important to get. So certainly make sure that you still have those nuts. So trail mix is another one that is a snack that I eat a lot. I always have trail mix. I feel like every week or every day I'm almost snacking on trail mix. Usually for me, trail mix is like an on-the-go. It's a great on-the-go snack. So a lot of times I'll have it, like I'll eat some trail mix on my way home from work. It's just easier, just something I can eat that's very easy on the go. So I think I mentioned most of the snacks that were on my list, but I'll just go through them. If you're just joining, I'm just sharing some of my favorite snacks for plant-based runners. So a smoothie or protein shake, protein bar and fruit, non-dairy yogurt and granola. So I did pair these a little bit. So these are great. The ones that I'm mentioning are actually great post-run snacks right afterwards. So, chia pudding. That's the other one I didn't mention. Chia pudding is also great. Chias have omega-3s, right? So chia pudding is great. Banana, half a bagel, and peanut butter. So that's another one that I mentioned. So again, I'm adding, because these are post-run snacks, I'm adding some protein, right, afterwards, and carbs. Hummus with veggies, peanut butter and celery, your fruits, cherries, berries, oranges, right? Those are all really great fruits. Energy bites, granola bars, again, I have on my list. Trail mix, also, and banana and almond butter. So those were some snacks that I had on my list that I wanted to talk about. Certainly these are things that you could also have, you know, pre-run, post-run, you know, but really what you're going to want to make sure you do is that you understand your body, right? So even though I might say, you know, it's a good idea to get this before you run, maybe for you that doesn't work, right? Maybe for you, you know that food doesn't work. It's too much fiber. I will have GI issues. I can't do that, right? So really what it comes down to is figuring out what works for you. And when you're training, that is when you want to experiment, see what works. If you're feeling sluggish during your runs, if you feel like you're not eating enough, try to adjust things, right? See if you can add more snacks into your day. See if you need to be eating more at your meals. Figure out if you're not eating enough protein, right? Figure these things. You want to try to figure these things out because it's going to really help you with your training, and it's going to help you too on race day too, because you'll know how to prep for that race, right? And a couple days before you run, nutrition, or a couple days before your race, you know, you're gonna want to really pay attention to your nutrition, and it's gonna be more important than any other day, really. But of course, I still think nutrition is really important for when you're training, because especially with long runs, if you're not, you know, on point with your nutrition, it may even happen that you can't even get through that run, right? And that's really, really disappointing and really frustrating, right? When you can't get through a run. So you don't want that to happen, right? So nutrition is important, right? So that is all I have for you guys today. Hope this was helpful. If this was something helpful, just comment below. Helpful. Thanks for the tips. Let me know if you're going to try any of these snacks below, and be awesome to see if you guys are going to try any of these. I also want to just say that I do have some recipes on my blog, but if you do want more of the recipes, a lot of the meals that I eat, I put together in a recipe ebook, and that ebook I'm giving away for free. So all I ask in exchange for that is your email. So if you send me your email or just go to my website and sign up, you can get that free ebook sent to you, which is awesome. There's 11 plant-based recipes in there. Would love to add more recipes to that book, because there's certainly still more that I would like to add to that. But certainly if there's anything that that I mentioned that's not in that ebook, or recipe that's in it, that you know that I've talked about or that I've shown on my social media, make sure to just feel free to reach out to me. I certainly can send you that recipe for you. And is there anything else? I don't think there is anything else. So, nope, my ebook. I think that's it. Oh, I do have a snack list. So, I forgot to mention this too, but for all the snacks that I talked about, so just an easy snack list for you. If you are interested in actually having that list, right, then feel free to reach out to me, and I certainly can send you that. But I do have a list where you can print that out or just save on your phone, so you can have that list. So let me know if you like that snack list below. Just comment below snack list, and I will get that out to you. And I think that's really it. So I hope this was helpful. Let me know how I can help. Let me know if this was helpful or not. And I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of your week. And I will talk to you guys all soon.